Good morning, class. Today we're going to be reading this article called Staying Healthy by Rebecca Katzman, and we're going to be doing an Ask, Read, Tell worksheet while we do it. So first, let's start by everyone putting their name on their paper. And then the passage we're reading is called Staying Healthy. So we're going to put Staying Healthy. Maybe write it a little smaller than I did. And today's date is March 31st, 2020. So the top of everyone's paper should look something like this. So before we read, we have to look at the title of the passage, which we already said is Staying Healthy. And we need to ask ourselves these questions. So the first question is, what is the main topic of the passage? What does it discuss? So the main topic, I'd say, based on the title, Staying Healthy, is probably about ways that we can stay healthy. So that's what I think the main topic of the passage is ways we can stay healthy right now. So that's what I think the article is going to talk about. So I'm going to put a check here once I've thought about that important question, and then I'm going to move on to the next question. Next we have, what information do I already know about this topic? So what do I already know about staying healthy? Well, I know that one way I can stay healthy is by washing my hands to protect myself from any germs that might be on them or that I encounter during the day. I also already know that I can stay healthy by getting plenty of sleep and by eating lots of fruits and vegetables in my diet. Also, I know that I can exercise and find things to do to stay active so that I can keep my body and my mind healthy every single day. So I'd say I already know a little bit about this topic. And since I've already thought about it, I'm going to go ahead, and put a check mark on that box. So now, before we read, we have to ask ourselves, based on the title, what are 2 questions about this passage's topic that I would like to have answered in my reading? So even though I already know a lot about ways to stay healthy, I think I would like to know more about what the article and the passage says. So I think my first question will be, what are some specific ways I can stay healthy right now? So I'm going to write that. What are some ways I can stay healthy right now? Okay, and there's a question mark at the end. And the next question I think I would like to know more about, based on this passage's topic, is that because it is a newer article about staying healthy, I wonder if it's going to tell me more about coronavirus, since that has been a very big health issue going on in the moment right now in the world. So I think my next question will be, how can I, let's see, we could ask, let's ask, what is coronavirus? Because I think that knowing more about it can help us know how we can stay healthy. So hopefully the article will tell us more about that. Okay, so next, step 2. It says, that's step 3. Step 2, go while reading. I read the passage carefully for full understanding. So, while reading, though, it's important. We're going to stop after each paragraph and ask ourselves, did I understand what I just read? Okay, so if we do understand the paragraph, we're going to mark it with a plus sign, which it's on a computer, so we're actually not going to mark it with a plus sign and continue reading. But if we do not understand the paragraph, we're going to mark it with a minus sign. And then we will reread the paragraph in a much slower way. We're going to read it slower. And we're going to focus our full attention on what we're reading and underline words we don't know to try to figure them out from the reading. So let's read the article and see what we find. So we have Staying Healthy, March 24th, 2020. So a couple days ago, by Rebecca Katzman. And the picture says, playground closed until further notice, per the state of emergency declared by the city of Hoboken to address the coronavirus COVID-19 outbreak. All playgrounds will remain closed until further notice. For more information on the city's response to coronavirus, please visit, looks like it says hobokenNJ.gov. Thank you for your patience and cooperation while we work to ensure the health and safety of our Hoboken community. And the caption says, some public places like this park in New Jersey are closed to slow the spread of the new virus. Okay, so I'd say so far we're understanding that parks are closing because of the coronavirus. So we'd imaginary put a check. Okay, so then it says, a new virus is going around. It's called the coronavirus. People around the world are working together to stop its spread. Okay, we understand that, so we'd put a plus sign that we know the coronavirus is going around the world. Okay, next paragraph. Everyone is doing their part to help. Doctors and nurses are caring for the sick. Scientists are working on treatments and cures. Leaders are coming up with plans to protect their citizens. And many people are staying home. So I'd say you can put a plus after that paragraph. We understand that there are a lot of people doing lots of jobs to take care of everyone during this time, especially since the virus is going around. So the next paragraph, it says, grocery stores are still open, so people are able to stock up on food. Police and firefighters are still on the job. They are keeping our communities safe. Post offices are still sending out mail and packages. And pharmacies are making sure people get the medicines they need. So I'd say, again, a plus after that one. We still know that these people are really helping our community right now. Then it says, you are helping too. Have you been staying home from school? If so, you're helping to keep the virus from spreading. The virus can be spread through droplets from coughs and sneezes. It can also be spread through contact with surfaces where it sits. Staying away from others helps keep people healthy. By learning from home, you're doing your part. So I'd say put a plus after that. We understand that we're staying home because the virus can spread through coughs, sneezes, and through touch. So it's better to stay away from people and stay home. Next paragraph says, staying away from others isn't easy, but you can stay connected. Talk with a friend by phone or video. Ask how he or she is doing. See how you can help out a parent or sibling. So I'd say, again, another check after that paragraph. We know that it's hard right now, but there are still things you can do, like calling a friend or helping out your family. Okay, last paragraph, we can do it. It says, it's also an important time for taking good care of yourself. Go outside and get fresh air. Find ways to stay active. Try a new art project. Read a book or write in a journal. Share your feelings with family and friends. We can all work together. So, one last time, that last paragraph just talks about the different things that you can do, even though you're staying at home right now. You can try new things and you can talk with your family and friends, and we're all in this together, so we'll all get through it. So let's put one final plus sign at the end. So go back to our worksheet now that we've finished the article and we stopped after each paragraph. So we can go ahead and put a check in that box because we did that step. And then we said if we did understand, we'd mark it with a plus sign and continue reading, and we did that. None of the paragraphs were incredibly difficult, so we didn't need to mark them with a minus sign. So we didn't really reread or slow our reading down. We were already kind of focusing our full attention on our reading, and we didn't need to underline words we didn't know. So we did this step all the way, so we can put a check by it. Good job, everyone. Okay, the third and final step. We're almost done. Step 3, goal after reading. I tell what I learned from the passage. So here's where we get to shine and show what we've learned. Based on my reading, here are answers to my 2 questions from step 1. Oops, we got to go back. What are our 2 questions? Our first one, we asked, what are some ways I can stay healthy right now? So we learned that we can stay healthy right now by staying home. So let's talk about that. We can stay healthy by staying home. Good job. Okay. Yep. So, staying at home, that's our big answer. Then we go back for our second question. What is coronavirus? In our reading, we learned that coronavirus is a virus that spreads through coughing, sneezing, and touch. So we can go ahead and write that. Coronavirus, a virus that spreads through coughing, sneezing, and touch. Okay, so we answered our 2 questions because we paid great attention during the reading and we know the answers now. We learned something from our reading, which is very exciting. Good job, everyone. Okay, and then, so we put a check because we got those done. Finally, the last part is when I meet with my peer partner, we tell each other what we learned from the passage, sharing our questions and answers. Then we talk about any other interesting information from the reading. So next, it wouldn't just be you reading and filling out this worksheet. We are gonna get up and talk with our peer partner about what we learned from the passage. So when we do this, we share our questions that we initially thought out and our answers that we came to write out at the end to those questions and anything else that we found interesting in the reading. So this is how you do the Ask, Read, and Tell worksheet when you do a reading. We'll practice this more in the coming days, but for now, keep practicing, keep reading, and stay healthy, everyone.